His Holiness the Dalai Lama said, question everything. Question everyone. Your parents, your teachers, even your gurus. My talks on LTL are designed to share information that I've accumulated over the past 50 years. So please do not take what I say in blind faith, but rather use it as a catalyst to start dialogue with yourself and others. A way to ask more questions so as to get more answers and in so doing, live a happier life. My name is Omar Alhegelan and welcome to this week's LTL segment dedicated to entrepreneurship. So what are entrepreneurs? They're risk takers, wild spirits. Entrepreneurs are the drivers of change and progress. They're innovators that shatter the status quo. Innovation, after all, inspires others to innovate. So simply put, everyone is an innovator. As far as I'm concerned, there are macro entrepreneurs like the Gates and Bransons of this world, and there are micro entrepreneurs, people like you and I, that are living a happy life. Because yes, even the pursuit of happiness is entrepreneurial. Everyone has it in them. You all have it within you. See, it all depends on whether you want to venture outside of the box or not. Are you willing to take that leap of faith, take that first step that will propel you on this journey? You are secure enough to walk to the beat of your own drum? If you are, then you have all the resources that you need within you, and the world around you is so full of all the possibilities. You and your imagination are your only limitations. As Albert Einstein said, imagination is greater than knowledge. So go out and use this imagination to create whatever it is that you feel passionate about creating, be it $1 million, billion-dollar company or a happier life, or even both. Let me give you a simple mathematical equation to becoming a successful entrepreneur. Number one, set your goals. You have to decide what it is that you really want to do. Number two, desire it. From the bottom of your heart, from deep down in your soul, know that this is something that you're passionate about. Number three, be self-confident. Know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel and that you will get to that light, no matter how dark that tunnel seems to be. Number four, work hard towards your goal. It's a long and lonely path, but you have to persevere, because it's only by working hard and persevering that you will actually get to that goal, that you will actually get to the light at the end of the tunnel. So let's recap 4 easy steps. Set your goals, desire, be self-confident, and work hard. That will turn you into an entrepreneur. And remember, do not listen to the naysayers. Do not listen to those people, because they are the ones that have been too scared to take that leap of faith. They're the ones that don't know how. So of course, all they're going to do is bring about and try to share all of their fears and try to instill all those fears on you. And while we're on the topic of fears, do not listen to that voice deep down inside of you that is just so full of fear and doubt. The one that tells you that, oh, well, I'm too scared of failure, and I'm too scared of disappointing others and disappointing myself, that I'm scared of making a fool of myself. Don't listen to those voices, and I'll tell you why. Because deep down inside of you, you know what it is that you can do. And if you're passionate and you use those 4 easy steps, guess what? You are going to become an entrepreneur, and you're going to be a successful one. You will always see that light at the end of the tunnel. Like Nike says, just do it, and do it passionately. I want to share with you guys a story. Back in 1993, I was living in Washington, D.C., and I was sitting on my couch in my apartment. I had to switch off the TV because all there was going on was the news of the war in the Balkans, and it was tearing me inside out. It was tearing me apart. What was happening there was just so horrible. So I put in a CD, yeah, we had CDs at the time, of that my brother had just recorded. And there's one song in particular called Sarajevo. And when I heard that song, I played it over and over again. And with every note of music, it inspired me, and it just brought me this feeling of, oh my God, it was such a powerful song that it brought this light bulb moment. And it was like, okay, I have to do something. I have to do something. And you know what? I can use this music to maybe help the children and to help the situation of the war. Not sure how, but so I picked up the phone and I called my brother and I said, what do you think if we start selling that song Sarajevo as a single, and all the profits of the sale of that single can go to the children of the war in the Balkans? He said it was a great idea. He loved it. So really not knowing what the next step should be, I picked up the phone, dialed 411. This was in the days before Google and all that kind of easy access information. So I called information in the States, and I asked for the embassy, the Bosnian embassy in Washington, D.C. They told me that there wasn't one, but that there was a mission in New York. So I got that number. I went ahead and called those guys. Someone answered on the other line, and I pitched the idea and told them that I was really interested in helping, and if I could speak to the ambassador. He said, well, the ambassador is not here, and he gave me a number. I said, okay, great. I dialed the next number, not knowing anything. I just picked up and dialed the number. It rings a couple times, and then someone picks up on the other end. I asked if that was the ambassador. He said yes. And I told him, my name is Omar Alhegelan. You don't know me, but is this a good time? Can we talk? He tells me, well, I'm on the floor of the National Security Council at the UN waiting for a vote. So I guess this time is as good as any. I pitched to him the idea. He listened to it. He liked it. Set up an appointment for the next week. To make a long story short, because I don't have that much time, I'll get to what happened. This concept, this aha moment, this idea to sell singles and make money actually mushroomed and ballooned and ended up being a benefit concert that took place on October 14th, 1993 at the Greek Theater in LA. It featured people like Alan Parsons from the Alan Parsons Project, Kenny Loggins, John Anderson from Yes, Ambrosia, Roberta Flack, Mick Fleetwood, Yanni, Kitaro, my brother Hisham. And do you imagine that just this one little idea of me sitting in the couch turned into a benefit concert at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles, and along with the help of the Gorbachev Foundation, USA, it resulted in a $1 million relief package for the children of Bosnia-Herzegovina. So why did I tell you this story? Well, ignorance is bliss. And honestly, had I known the things I knew today, I would have had too many impediments. I probably wouldn't have taken the first step or the second step. Number two, everyone can make a difference. You can make a difference the same way I made a difference. Don't say that, no, it takes many more people, that, I'm too small, I don't know any. I didn't know anyone from Adam, I didn't know anything, and I was still able to do it. And last but not least, just know that we are all entrepreneurs. And honestly, all we need is a passionate idea to inspire us. If we have that passionate idea, we can do it. If you guys, I'm afraid I've run out of time. I've gone over my time. If you have any information, any questions, if you want to share your stories with us, please do so at our website at info@life.life.com. Send us an email or reach us on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, lifetalkslive.com. Please tune in tonight at 8:30 for a very special guest. Her Excellency Sarah Al-Madani will be talking, of course, you guessed it, on entrepreneurship. I know I'll be tuning in and listening to her. I close, as I always do, with love, peace, and respect. Salam, shalom, namaste. Thank you. Good night.